Hello, welcome to my talk. My name is Joseph Mbele. I am a Tanzanian. I teach here at St. Olaf College in Northfield, Minnesota. I've been here since 1991 and I teach in the English department. I've been here since 1991. Before that, I taught at the University of Dar es Salaam in my country, Tanzania, from 1976. I introduce myself this way. I'm in no way suggesting that what I say represents or has the blessings of any institution. It's just my thoughts, my reflections, my ideas, and I project my personality. And I'm quite informal in these conversations on my YouTube channel. I want to connect with people, to provoke conversation, to share ideas, that kind of thing. So today I would like to talk about something that's close to my heart, which is how people interact, people of different cultures, how they interact, and the challenges that cultural differences pose in those interactions, and how people need to prepare to navigate those challenges, and how people suffer if they don't understand, those differences. Problem is we all grow up in our culture and we take everything for granted, and we assume that our ways of doing things are, universal, and that's where the trouble starts. And I've been saying this again and again in my talks. If you go back, and check out the different videos I've made, you'll see this is an ongoing concern of mine. So today I would like to mention the fact that I've been very deeply concerned in the last few years with the migration of African Americans and other people from the Black diaspora migrating to Africa. And I've been trying very hard to share ideas about how complicated that process is. I welcome the process, and at the same time, I want to help people. I want to help people make the transition successfully. And so I alert them to the fact that there are cultural differences they need to be aware of. With Black Americans, the danger is that they are so focused on race, skin color. They think, as long as we are just all black people, everything is fine. And my argument has always been that's not the case. There are serious challenges, that come up when Black Americans and Africans interact. And it's important to understand how we differ. And it's important to understand and appreciate those differences. And I guess eventually we just need to learn how to acknowledge and respect those differences and then navigate them in a non-confrontational, non-judgmental ways. That's really the goal. I want people to live comfortably. I want people to interact seamlessly if possible. But that comes at a price. We have to devote time and energy to learning about one another, and I'm interested in helping that process. And I have to say again, as I've said a number of times, I create resources to help that process along. And so there is a cause, I call it a cause, that I've developed, which African Americans who have taken it really appreciate. I deal with all kinds of issues, the flashpoints, the issues that are very likely to cause tensions, misunderstandings, frustrations, culture shock. One issue after another, and I guess I provide a framework for some really stimulating reflections. And so, as I say, I'm interested in creating these resources, writings, and sometimes just these videos that I make. I encourage you to check out these resources. There is a link at the bottom of this video to the course that I'm talking about. It's a course online, and it consists of texts and videos. Yes, text and videos. It takes about 2 hours to go through the course. And I encourage people to reach out to me so we can have a conversation, so I can clarify, some of the things I say. I can answer questions, or I can, raise some different issues. But the cause is already there. It's a beginning. And I really would like to hear what people say. I've already had some feedback from several Black Americans. And it doesn't hurt for me to mention the cause again and again. People go online, there is information everywhere. We are all flooded by all this information. And so it doesn't hurt for me to mention this cause again. I know there are people, Black Americans and others, who have moved to Africa and they are lost. They're facing these challenges and they don't know how to navigate the African culture. And so I assure them that I'm there, I can help, teach them the ropes, as it says, or rather as people say. Contact me. I will have my contact information. You can send emails, you can call me. I learn a lot, when I listen to people telling me what challenges they are facing. When I go to my country, which I do every summer, I like to meet, people over there and talk about them about these issues. It's been a privilege for me to get to know the African Americans in Tanzania, the ones who live in Arusha, for example, in northern Tanzania. It's always been very rewarding to meet them, have conversations with them, hear, them talk about their concerns, their challenges, and then together we think about this. And I've been very lucky. They enjoy my books. I have published some books, 2 books. And I want to continue doing this. I want to enrich the experience of everybody, including my own experience. That's why I reach out to people so they can tell me their perspective, their experiences, and I do the same. So the topic, as I've framed it, is Black Americans navigating African culture. I hope after you listen to me, you can comment on what I've said. I hope you can raise questions. If you have read my books, this is the time, this is the place to provide feedback. Yeah, let me hear your observations. I'll really appreciate them. That's it for today. Thank you.